Hello! Welcome back to Plannerpocalypse, or just welcome if you're new here. Today I am going to be looking at the Rocketbook Teacher Planner, which I don't know for sure is new, but it's new to me. And with homeschool coming up, I just had to look. I just had to see what it was all about. So Rocketbooks come new in this like foil packet. Reminds me of astronaut ice cream. There's a friction pen inside. It's a black capped 0.7 nib, the metal tip. For anyone who is not familiar with the friction line, the ink disappears by friction, by heat. So the eraser here, it's like a silicone eraser. You rub it until it disappears. That also means that notes will disappear in the hot car, so be careful where you leave your notebooks. I'm gonna open the top. I, of course, got the Neptune teal version because it's one of my favorite colors. So the Rocketbook Teacher Planner only comes in the big letter size, which is kind of sad. They also have this executive size, which is basically like half letter size. 1, 2. I'm just basically curious about the system and how it can possibly work for me, and like cutting down on the number of paper planners that I'm using. And like I said, I couldn't resist. So on the cover, which is a thick plastic, it says Rocketbook Teacher Planner. It's got a pen crossed with a ruler, and it's got its little direction booklet here. On the inside cover, you've got the imperial ruler here, up to 10 inches. And then on the back, you've got the metric ruler. So immediately you have your Rocketbook placement symbols. So if you wanted to scan something and send it to email or whatever, you would set whatever email to a certain symbol. You can link it up with email, Google Drive, Dropbox, iMessage, Evernote, iCloud, OneDrive, Slack, and some other thing that I don't recognize the logo for. Anyway, first page, we've got the timetable, and I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but right here it says class schedule in this little title bar here. It's got like a secondary title bar here. I don't know if it's, like semester 1. Yeah. So you have your class schedule here with a to-do list, notes, QR code, which I'm glad they sized down the QR code from, the bigger ones that they used to have. So that's nice. If you're wondering what's cool about the Rocketbook, in case you've never seen it, you take any pen with friction ink, it has to be friction ink, and you write on the pages, and instead of erasing like that, you spray it with just water like that. And I missed it, but that's fine. You take the microfiber cloth and it just wipes right off. The pages are like this special material that lets you do that. And so the idea is that you reuse the pages and store them digitally in the cloud, and whichever way you want. It also allows you to share documents or schedules with other like coworkers, or maybe your students if you have specific assignments or something that you're working on. This is like a student roster, perhaps. It's got student name, parents/guardians, and details. Right here it just says title in the bar. This is a DIY chart. It's got these dotted lines, and then way up here it's got like hash marks on this line so that you can draw a grid if you wanted to. And of course you've got all of the symbols on the bottom to tell Rocketbook where you want it to go. And we have academic year first half right here. First half. It does start in July, so if your academic year doesn't start in July, oops. But it starts in July and it will go all the way to June. So this is the academic year second half. So this is just like your overview. And then it comes with a monthly calendar that is undated, the to-do list bar, and a section for notes. So you get 1, 2, 3. You get 3 months. So you could use this for an entire quarter, or a quarter, or a marking period, or whatever you want to call it. Then you've got your Monday through Friday teacher like subject schedule. You write down the date here, and you've got your grid for your subject titles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 titles. So this is actually set up in a way that I prefer. I prefer my things to be vertical instead of horizontal in a lot of teacher planners that I've seen. Again, I'm a homeschool mom, I'm not an actual teacher, but I do use teacher planners for homeschool. A lot of the ones that I've seen, like from Happy Planner, are horizontal. So you have the date over here and the subjects go on the top. I definitely prefer this layout. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Girl, you get 9 weeks? Wow. Yeah, 9 weeks. So that's really nice. And then you have a lesson plan here. It's a 2-page spread. Up here it says lesson plan. You've got date, you've got class, subject, and topic. And then you've got in here lesson focus and goals, materials and resources, intro, assessment, activities, and once again it's that kind of like DIY grid set up here, and a space for notes. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lesson plans. So that's pretty cool. And then you get some more of those DIY charts. So if you want to make seating charts or, grade book kind of thing, you get 2 DIY charts here. And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 notes pages in the back. So that's pretty good. I'm actually surprised at the number of weeks that they have available. So hopefully that will give people, even if you're like a homeschool parent or if you are an actual teacher, that will give you enough space to plan things out in advance and also be able to kind of look back right away instead of needing to get to your phone or email or whatever. So it costs, I don't know, I'll put the cost up on the screen, but each new Rocketbook will come with the friction pen and a microfiber cloth. They do not come with the spray bottle. This I actually had from some other thing, so I don't really know. They do sell them on the website. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know and I will do my best to answer them. I also have the academic planner, the student planner, that I'm going to be taking a look at in another video. So if you are interested in that, you can look at that as well. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and bye-bye.